So now in this section we will see collecting data for sampling and distribution. Actually, accurate data collection is essential to many business problems. Yes, definitely. Whenever we are dealing with any business, it is very necessary to have accurate, precise and exact data. So, the accurate data collection is essential to many business processes, because when you are having the accurate data, means we can say whenever you are having the meaningful data, then that data is useful for your enhancement of business. So we can say that the accurate data collection is essential to many business process, to the enforcement of many government regulations, and to maintain the integrity of scientific research. Definitely, that comes to our mind that why it is necessary to have the accurate data, because that is giving us to correlate with the various government regulations. We can maintain the integrity, because when you are having a business, so and you are having big data, the research is continuously going on your big data, so the integrity is very necessary. That's why the accurate data collection is needed when we are dealing with big data. So the problem with collecting data is that you do not generally knows what distribution the data is following. So generally you have a sample but no distribution to help figure it out. And the true distribution is generally we are not knowing. But you could often find something workable distribution as per central limit theorem. Means what we want to say that suppose we are having a particular sample but we are not having distribution to help to figure it out, so there is no meaning. So what is true distribution? So the true distribution is not knowable, but we can say that from the true distribution the workable distribution can be find out. So for that the sampling is necessary. So what is sample? Sample is a subset of individuals from a larger population. From a larger data set, we are creating some, we can say, some clusters. So that is nothing but a sample. And sampling means selecting the group that you will actually collect data from your particular research. And probability sampling methods include the simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified sampling, cluster sampling according to our need. So we can say that it implies under easy to satisfy conditions that some of the summary statistics we can calculate from the sample, and we can have the distribution or known distribution if we don't know the distribution of our sample. And that's why whenever we are dealing with the sampling and distribution, either we should have the knowable distribution, and if we don't have the knowable distribution, then we should satisfy the summary statistics that we are trying to calculate from the sample. And that's why all the root is nothing but it is very necessary to collect the relevant information. Definitely, if you are collecting the relevant information, you are wasting the time, you are wasting the space, and you are wasting everything, because if you are running a business, the daily competition is at a very high level, and at that time if we are collecting the irrelevant data, then that is not a good sign of any business. So that's why the collection of appropriate and relevant data is a first step which is needed. And after collecting, sampling is done, that is making clusters or making groups according to characteristics, and then by using the probability sampling, the distribution is done on that particular data. So for that the probability, frequency distribution, everything is used, that we will see in our next section. Thank you.